the ability to remove it from a thought to a word or a sentence to an action and a practical thing. Not many people do that. So music for me is a spark that does that. I'm a hip hop artist from Kenya. My name is Julius Owino, but my artist name is Giuliani. I have two things that we're trying to set up as social enterprises and community programs. One of them is Dandarai Pop City, the other one is Takabank. Growing up in Dandora, it was home, so I didn't know any better until I was 16 years old. The dam site now, it was just a hill. We didn't know any better, so we couldn't tell if it's a good place or a bad place, but we had tons of fun. But also I was a young person trying to figure out life and trying to figure out who I am. I was introduced to Mau Mau Camp, a group under Kalamashaka, the pioneers of Kenya, sharing hip hop and urban culture. Sharing is a mixture of English, Swahili, street language, and everything else. And the more I did the music part, the more I figured out how to understand my emotions, to understand who I am, to understand my environment, to be observant of my environment, to be an observant of the world. I was just trying to be the best rapper ever. If I can help unlock that for somebody to see the possibilities in the imagination, and even going beyond the imagination, for me that's the most beautiful thing that can happen, because that has happened to me. Through hip-hop, I was able to use the same principles I learned in music and hip-hop to build my confidence and to be an entrepreneur and to start looking at solutions.
Dandarai Pop City is an idea by Giuliani. It was basically to create a platform where artists would come to not only practice, but also get educated and learn. DHC as a platform, giving people the space, giving us a platform for them to get to the world,
With an aim of equipping them with life skills, communication skills, artistic skills, ensuring that they're safe and busy, giving them opportunities.
Being a female hip-hop artist in Kenya, it's not hard. It's basically a privilege so that you can encourage other girls to join.
Whatever you feel like doing, you can do here. And if we don't have anything that you need to help you become whoever, we'll figure out partnership and friends to help us do it.
I met Giuliani at the dam site. I was once a street kid. I was scavenging there. I was a bit little, but I used to do lyrics and all that. So I did the lyrics to him, and he promised that one day he's planning to start an organization that will work with artists and youth in the community. So when he got the building, he asked people to find me. When I joined the dam site, I didn't have a place to go to. I didn't have someone to talk to. And I thought that we need such organization where if a kid loses hopes, someone can welcome him or her. And that's how I became a member of Dandarai Pop City.
It's about logistics, it's about connecting people, it's about employment, it's about product design, it's about community development and helping neighborhoods and communities.
The existence of DHC itself has made it possible to see that someone can actually get from the downside to be a CEO.
We partner with other organizations and roll out programs either in this community or a community outside, or we have our own programs. We're trying to set up a Takabank, basically where we're trying to encourage people to recycle and to be responsible for their waste, and then they exchange it for whatever basic need they need. If they need flour, if they need sugar, we give them in exchange for their plastics and waste, to try to encourage the circular economy and usual conversations, proper waste management. So it's necessary for us to make people remember that this is a solution. This is a way of thinking for this country. So for Takabank specifically, the thinking was, we see this as a resource. We understood that the recyclers are not getting good quality plastics and waste. This is something that we can create value around. And that's why we started the Taka Bank, through the website platform and through organizing youth to make sure that we connect to and we get to reward a responsible consumer. So when you are able to separate waste in your house, it means you're a responsible individual, you're a responsible consumer. One Taka Bank is doing 100 kgs of plastics in a week. That's 100 kgs off the streets. So if we have 100 Taka Banks, what does that mean? And the change can happen in a day, the change can happen in 2 weeks. But the process of rewiring our mind and changing our mind is what needs more time. And that's what we're doing, and we can only do it by actively doing things.
Who's laughing now? Exponential potential.